Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today I am doing a project share and this is a altered CD sleeve envelope. This is one of the hashtag challenges hosted by Dale and Rana. Dale of Not Too Shabby Chic and Raina at Lilo Crafts. This was one for their March prompt, CD envelope, and playing card. Last week I did the playing card and I made this little booklet. Here's the playing card right here on the front. I really love how this little booklet turned out. This is the accordion booklet that I saw on Gail Augustinelli's channel, and this is what I made. I still have a little bit to do to it. Yeah, I really love how this turned out. So I shared this in another video. So that's the playing card. And then this is the CD sleeve I made using my daughter's new kit, embroidered wildflower and linens. And this is on WoodlandSilver, but I'll put all the information in the description for you. So, excuse me, it's early morning. I'm sipping on my tea, lemon and honey, hoping to get my voice. All right, I ended up cutting most of the envelope off because I wanted to make it a pocket. So I cut the bottom off and the top off. After it was all said and done, I decided that's what I wanted to do. So this will be put on a page, and then this is the card I made to put in here. And I did sew all the way around, and I will stamp something on here, or maybe find a little bird poem or something to put on there. But I love how this turned out. So I'm going to make another one. I'll show you how I use this die. And let's see here. This is the die I used for the Birdhouse. This is Spellbinders, and I'll put the numbers in the description. And then the little bird, it's like a coordinating die. Let's see. Yeah, these are all pretty much birds. So you can put any bird in the little house that you want. So, and I just chose this one here. So, and I do have this circle die set that I used to cut this out after I glued my digital paper on there, because these are kind of thin. I noticed I did one and then I noticed these are kind of really thin, so having that extra paper on there really helped. And this is a die I got, all of these dies I got at Hobby Lobby when they were doing their clearance. So I didn't pay a lot of money for these dies. This one here was at Hobby Lobby, all of these. This one was $14.99 regular price. I got it for $3.74. I almost didn't get this because I thought, well, what do I need circles for? Well, circles is like a basic shape, and this one is perfect for that. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's good enough for me. So I really like that. So I'm glad I did pick that up for $3.74 because I have been using it. So there's that. So I guess I'll go ahead, and I have some pieces cut out and I kind of have it planned. This one here, I wanted a blue theme because I have a blue project going on for spring, and I have a purple. So I kind of wanted to bring out the blue and the blue flowers. So, and then this one here, I'll do, I'm going to do purple. I have it printed on my photo paper. I didn't want it too thick, and I just was going to glue stick it to this. I don't know. Yeah, I did take this apart. I'm going to take it apart. So this is my inspiration here, and I'll show you how I put this all together. It's all tiny little pieces, but it's super cute. Has the little picket fence, all the little greenery. I did cut a bunch of greenery out so I'd have that all ready because it does take some time. The rest of the stuff I'll cut on camera. All right, so there's that. Excuse me. So I'm going to try to, when I glue this on, line it up so I'm getting most of the purple flowers. This is such a beautiful kit. I did share that in my last video. So let me get, I'm going to go ahead and take this apart. Let's see. I got a little tool here. It might help me. Just because I find it easier to, plus I want to cut the center out. And it comes apart fairly easy. I got a box of these at the thrift store years ago, so time to use them up. Okay. Oh, don't want to rip it. I'm going to glue paper on there, so it should be all right. All right, so there's that. Not prepared. Okay, I'm just going to use my glue stick. It's got cold again, and we got a little bit of snow last night, but I don't think it's going to stay. So I kind of want to line this up first, and I'm not worried about the top. Let's see, do I want that? I'm just going to square it up just to see where this lands on here. I really want these purple flowers in there. Kind of hard to see. Let's see. That's not going to happen. Okay, I think I'm going to go like that right there. I can kind of, sorry, I can kind of see through there, through the light there. Just want to try to get the most of the purple. Don't know if that's going to happen. Like that maybe. I think I get more purple right there. Yeah. Okay, I think I'm going to go with that right there, and I'm just going to mark it where I'm going to lay this down. Pencil. Oop. Kind of, sort of. And I'm just going to glue this part then. The crows are out there eating all my birdseed today, so it's kind of nerve-wracking. Pushing all the little birds out. But I guess they all got to eat. Alright, so I'm just going to lay this down here. I have it marked. Okay. Then I'm going to, kind of need a little bit more there. I think I'm going to glue this too. It'll just give it strength. Oops. I'm just using my Scotch Permanent. And I'm going to glue a little bit here, but I'm going to cut this off, this back off. I'll just trim it. It'll just give that stability. And then pretty much got most of this glued. Okay. Top part here, do I want to do that? I'm just going to trim that off right at that line. Okay. So I'm going to trim, I'm going to cut this off. So my revamp of my room did not work out. It was sad. I wanted to take out my map cabinets and where I have my stamps and bring in a table, but the table that my husband got was too big and it just wasn't working for me. So I'm back to the map cabinet. I didn't take it totally out, so I don't know. It's just one of those things. I'm just not sure. Oh, I just cut that. That's okay. I'll probably reinforce these on the inside here because they are pretty thin. Just going to roughly cut this, and I'm going to let this dry. I'm just going to rough cut it here, but as you can see, this is pretty thin because I just want it to be like an open pocket. Alright, so that's good. This is going to be folded in, so I'll just let this dry. And I'm just going to peel off some of this paper here. I have to fix that. Alright, alright, let that dry. I am going to peel this off. I'm going to cut it first. I'm going to let that dry, and then I'll glue my other piece. For the inside, I used her, this is part of the kit as well, the linen. Where did I put that? Okay. What I did was printed it on 65-pound cardstock, and I'm just going to fold it in half. I think that worked out well. And then glued it. Glue it closed, and then I'll cut it down. I didn't get a new office chair yet. I'm still on a borrowed chair, but that's okay. So just let this dry. This will just make this like a nice strong card, and I can start putting my birdhouse together. Got stuff everywhere. It helps if you give this glue some good contact and let it just be. Okay, this should be getting pretty dry. I can go ahead and... My blue jays are all mad because the crows are there. All I have to do is wiggle my curtains and the crows fly away. Alright, I could cut that out. Oh, I didn't trim that. I'm going to trim this right off. I'm going on natural sunlight today. I had my light on, but it was, I had too much of a glare. So I think we're going to get some more snow. Alright, that'll be fine. And then I'll just score that. I may even, on this one here, do another score line to give it, like a gusset, to give it a little bit more room for putting this in and out of the pocket. So I really love how that turned out. Okay, so there's that. That'll dry. Let me start putting this little guy together. And I used this cardstock. This is the Park Lane. I've showed it before. It's 80-pound solid core. I love it. It's smooth on one side and it has a texture on the other side. It's really nice for like this little house. You can feel the texture. So it's like a grainy. I really like that. So I guess I will cut out the house here, and I'll have to cut, what I did was cut the house and then I cut the top part out to get the roof, and I'll show you how I did that. So let me just cut this out. Oops. Okay. So I'll probably link these die numbers in the description in case anybody is, sorry, I got some static cling here and I had my little flower or leaves sticking to my this mat thing and threw my leaves all over the place. All right. Yeah, I'll probably link these two die numbers in the description, and I don't know if it has a name. Yeah, Build a Spring Birdhouse and Sweet Birds on a Branch, in case anybody's looking how to put these together, because they are cute little dies. You can make them any color. So now this die does have detail, and let's see, I'm going to tape this to keep it in place and just show you. Well, I can show you now. It probably doesn't have the detail. There's detail. It didn't go on there. Some of the detail did. But if you want to, okay. There's little flowers. See all of that? if you want to add that detail to, almost every die has it. I think Spellbinders is biggie for that. You can run it through your die machine with the rubber mat just to emboss. There is a hole here. I should have cut that out too, so I'm just going to tack that right there and then put my little, there's a little hole for the, you don't have to have that cut out, but that's where I put my little birdie, and that comes in there as well. So I'm going to cut that now because I'm going to run this through to emboss that detail in there after I put the hole. Alright, I'm going to move this, and I'm going to take this off, this little hole, and then I want that to stay together. I've shared this before. This is by Spellbinders. It popped up on a video. I've had this for a long time. Somebody was doing embossing with it. You can die cut with it. I only use it for embossing dies, like putting detail into dies, because you can get some amazing things from it. I'm going to try to take this tape off because it's really going to push it in there. And what it does, and it's just two, it comes with other stuff, but I only use it for the one thing, and I got this really inexpensively on eBay. After I saw the video, I was like, wow, that's so cool. Just put the rubber mat on, then this top plate, and you have it, the cutting side up where the mat is. You can do this on your Big Shot too, and there's set up for it. There's videos on it. There's a little piece of something. All right, so I'm going to run it through and then have your handle back, have your sandwich, and put this in. It's like a ratchet system. Just run it through. It does kick a little bit at the end. All right. And then we'll see what we get. I probably could have put a piece of paper in there, but it puts that little, see the detail, like the etched flowers in there? It puts that in there. It just pushes it in there. So I probably could have gotten a little bit more if I put a little piece of cardstock in there too, but I don't know these things until I try them. So next time, if I do this again, I will do that. But see how it really defined everything? And you can see the little flowers. So I've got another heart here. I'm trying to save all my little pieces. Not that one, but all right, so that's the birdhouse. So there's that. I kind of really didn't need it with this because I was doing the flowers, but you can faintly see it here. But when you run it through this, it really pushes it in there. The dies that, I'm sure I have this, that from Spellbinders on my die cutting 101. I have shared it before, how to. Okay, so I need, got my house. I'll do my, where's my pieces? Oh, they're right here. I'll do my fence, and I've got this piece of poster board, and I covered it with the backing from a napkin. The white part, I saved those. They're great for covering poster board or cardstock or whatever. Then you can emboss it. It gives it such a nice texture. I do want this to be purple, so let's see. I might want to, I've got this purple picked out. Where's my, thinking this is going to go good with this purple here. Yeah, that'll be the top of my house, but I think this is kind of thin. I want to glue this to some cardstock, so let me do that so it's drying while I'm doing this. Scraps, I got scraps. Well, I've got a male cardinal outside my window. I don't see the female. Too many crows out there. They're probably just going to scare them off, but the cardinals are pretty tough birds. I'm just gluing this purple to some white cardstock just to give it something, because I want to cut flowers out of it too. Probably don't need all of this, but okay. There we go. All right, I'll let that dry a minute. I think I can cut my circle out now, so I'll do that real quick. I've got trays everywhere. So I use this large one, and what I did was just lined it up on the back. It's not going to be perfect, but and I'll need to tape it too. Let's see. Maybe split the difference. You could trace it. I've got one here that I traced, I cut it out, and then I found this die and I said I'm just going to use that. So here's this piece. And because I cut that top and bottom off, it fits in there. Otherwise you would just fold it upwards and not under, because it'll cut it. But you could fold this up this way and it won't hurt it. It might make a line in here, but nope, I lost something to the floor. So I have that. Let's see what I got left. Okay. So I got some purple in there, and then I just want to do my lines here where it's supposed to fold. Let me try to get that. I'm always looking for a tool here. Let's see where that line is, right there. Hopefully that's straight somewhat. Okay. Don't know if that's straight or not. Nope. That one's already folded. Okay. Good deal. So there's that. Oh, this is my top. And I will put a little notch in here too. I just used, for this one, I used my oval. I don't think they have names on them, but yeah. Paper Shapers. I think it's a Stampin' Up. Nope, BK Success. So I just have I have it marked where I cut out a piece of thick cardstock and then put it back in there, and I marked here, which is here anyways, and then I marked center. That just helps me put that on there and do a little notch. But I'll wait to do that because I want to put some plastic in there. Now that I took the plastic out, I'm going to put more plastic in there. Okay, so I have that. Alright, I need to cut out purple. Hopefully this is dry. I got a little blob of glue there. Alright, so I just need to cut the top part here. So I'm just going to line this up here so that my roof is on there. So let me do that. I still have enough purple for my flowers. So I just wanted the top part of that roof there. I will save this little heart. Purple heart. Alright, so I'm going to trim this. It has a little where it's already cut out there, so it kind of helps you along. Somewhere I got scissors here. I've been liking these little scissors I got from scrapbook.com, so I'm just going to trim this. I'm going to snip it right here. Oop. There we go. Still wet. And then I'm just going to roughly try to meet these two ends here at the top. These might not be the good scissors for that, but I like these two. There we go. Alright, that might be good. It's not perfect, but alright, so where's my house? So this is going to get glued on top of here. Yes, I like that. Okay, so I'm just going to put some glue on here. Just thinking I need to fix that little. I might leave it alone because it might make it worse. I think I'm going to leave it. Alright, I'm going to use my art glitter glue for this. I've learned to just put dots because I overdo it and then I have glue oozing everywhere. But I love the art glitter glue in this little bottle. It's so working out for me. Oops. Okay. Just have to be quick because it dries quick. Just line that up. Then you have the purple roof. And let's see. So I need I'm going to do the picket fence. Cut that out. And then I probably should cut my flowers out as well. I've got to cut the little bird out. So it comes with a little picket fence. And this is just the Dollar Tree poster board, and I covered it with the backing of a napkin. Just gives a little texture. I like that. And I just used glue stick to so it cuts out nice. Just poke the little pieces out, so that'll go there. And then I need some flowers. Let's see. And they're all on one thing here, the flowers. The leaves are too. It cuts the two little leaves together and then one single one. It has a bird's nest as well, and then an egg. So I'm going to cut these out. I need all three. That's not big enough. So I'm just going to do here. I just did the three flowers there. And then I cut it out again out of white cardstock because I needed the little white center. But I think I'm going to do, I've got some white poster board here. I might do that. Do I have enough of the, I might do this here. Yeah, I think I'm going to do this here, just so that the white centers are a little bit more than just cardstock. Okay, I mainly did this one just for the three white dots. So I gotta try to keep them. I'm just gonna leave them in there and I'll be able to pull them off. So I'll have some extra flowers. Okay, what else do I need? I need a white heart for the center. I really like that heart being white. So I'm going to, I don't want to mess with those. Let me just cut it out of this. And that's just right here. I'm just going to do this little piece right here. So you can make it whatever you want, whatever color combo. Sorry if I'm out of camera here. So there's my heart right there. So I'm going to save that and grab it later. I think that's all I need. Yep. Okay, I think I'm good with this. Oh no, I need the bird. Okay. And I'm going to use this one here. I took time to put all of these together, so I really love that. And I always do samples like this so I could see what things look like, how big they are. And I always just use brown cardstock just to make it simple. So I use this one here. All the little pieces are there. I'm not going to use the feet. Yeah, he's super cute. Okay, so, and I did yellow, which I have a piece here. Let's see if I got enough room on here. Just need him. Yeah, that'll work. And then I had to cut them out again in a little bit of orange. I might have some of that left here. Enough, yeah, I should have enough here. And then I had to cut it out again in the black for the eyes. And I basically just went off of their example, you know, kind of sort of on their example there, and then right here, yeah. So they do give you examples on these dies to kind of get you started. So I'm gonna, let me take a sip of my tea, sorry. Nope. Didn't realize my phone was blowing up. Okay, this should be enough just to get the little guy. What's tricky is the eyes and the nose, because they're so tiny for me to hang on to. Okay, there's him. And then this is why it helps to have little trays to put everything in. So I'm going to pop him out. Oops. You want to come out of there? Okay. There's my little bird. I'm going to need my little pickup tool here. So there's my bird. And then I need black for the eyes. And I did put black behind, a piece of black behind the house too, like this, as a backdrop. Otherwise it kind of got lost in there. Didn't like it, so I will do that again. Just cut a small piece and glue it on the back, but I'll show you how I did that. All right, so let me cut out the eyes, and here it is. So I just need the eyes. This is the tricky part. Okay, so I think I'm going to keep them in there and start putting this together so that I can put him, hang on to those eyes. All right, let me try to move something over here. All right, I'm just going to cut a piece just big enough to go here. Okay, to there. Okay, just like that. Okay, so that's going to go there. Yeah, because he sticks out just a little bit. I need my tweezers. Where'd they go? No. He's going to go in here like this. So I'm going to glue him just like so, where his little top of his head is just sticking just a little bit. So I'm going to hang on to that and put a little bit of glue. Oops. Now, let me tape it. Tape his little head. There we go. That'll help. I'll put a little bit of glue here just to hold that. Then I'm going to put a little bit of glue on the tip here of his little rooster, I call it, just so it'll stay in place. Just a little bit. You know, it's a little bit too much, but okay. He'll stay. Now I'm going to put the black piece in there. Just like so. There we go. That'll work. Then I can set everything in. I did it backwards last time, and then I remembered I needed to. Let's just make sure I get this fit right. Okay. And I'm just going to go around the outside because I don't want glue everywhere, just to hold it down. And then I'll just do right here on his body, just so I get some contact there. And that'll give that backdrop. There we go. That's good. Oh, I didn't need to do the eyes, did I? Because I had that background, but I like how it gives a little extra, so I'll try to put those in there. So I need a nose, and I use this orange for the nose. So let me see if I can grab his eyes. Here it is. Okay, there's the right eye. It's so tricky. No, I never have luck with these little. Okay, there's the eye. Picker up tools. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Just gonna put a dab, just so I have something in there. Too much. Might take me a minute. There we go. I think I'm gonna get it. I might get it. Maybe. There we go. Guys, cute little eye in there. See if I can get the other one. I love me a good challenge. The hard part is getting it right side up to where you want the glue. I'm just going to do a dab, just a small dab, just so something's in there. Oop. Oh, where'd it go? There it is. I'm not really sure what's right side, what's... Nope. These are like the tiniest pieces I think I've ever worked with. Got it. Love it. All right, now I'm going to do the nose. I just have to cut the nose out. So I only need a small piece of scrap, and let me get the rest of this out. There we go. Just need the nose right there. I will tape this. All right, I'm not going to move my machine. I'm just going to do it right here. Wait, hang on. Okay, there's my little nose. Pop it out of there. The nose was a little bit easier, I will say. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue here. And then try to pick this up. There we go. He's cute. All right. I did glue some white, just regular copy paper on the back side of here, just so that I could glue the heart. And just have a scrap here. Just having a hard time picking stuff up today. Just want a small piece right there. I think that's a little bit too big, but there we go. Just gonna glue this. That's probably too much glue, but it's there. And then I had a white heart here somewhere. Oh, there. I'm gonna knock that out. And yeah, I like that. Just do a little bit more glue. There we go. I think what'll take the longest, what took me the longest, was the leaves and placement of the leaves. So I'm not very good at like greenery or foliage or anything like that, but I just kind of went off of their examples. So I think what I have to do is cut my card down now, because I'm going to have to put this on. Oh, and I put this lace trim on there too. All right, so let me move my die cut machine. And I'm going to have to use my big trimmer here. Let me cut this one end off. And then I'm just going to put a pencil mark of where I need to be. because I've already got this measured pretty good. See that? Yeah, I think I can see that. And I did round the corners and I sewed all the way around, so let me just make sure I'm good here. Yeah, I think I'm good. Okay, get rid of this. I did the, oops, this thing is full, I think. Let me see. I don't know. Alright, I did do the 1/2 inch, just because I like sewing around that. Okay, that looks pretty good. If you don't get a clean, just flip it over and do it again. It'll take that little extra notch off that it didn't get the first time. Alright, so there's that. And then I'm going to put a piece of this on there because I really like the look of it, the texture. I mean, the back side you can still write on. This is writable, but I am going to put a little something to decorate the back as well, like a little poem or bird something. So just need a piece of that, and I need my good scissors. Okay, I'm just gonna glue that. I cut that too big, but that's okay. With a glue stick. Just need to figure out where. Okay, that's top. And I can sew around this after. I don't think I won't have time to do that today. Okay, almost to the bottom of that one. Alright, I'm going over an hour again, but I am creating. Okay, so now I'm gonna trim this right away because I have to get, I guess I could go off of this where to put my bird. Let me just trim this real quick. I need to know placement of my house. Okay, got somewhere I got tiny little scissors here. That are curved. I love these. Oops, I'm probably not even sharing anything. Okay. I can trim that later. I just want to make sure it doesn't catch on my envelope. All right, good enough. So it's going to go in here like so. I love that. And then now I didn't think of this one, that I'm going to glue at the bottom so it's going to sit up a little bit, but I'll be mindful of it on this one here. Just see how far up that goes. I think it's okay. Yeah, be all right. I like it. Okay. Oh, I gotta put plastic on that too. All right, let me do my house first. So, kind of want to get placement of where to put it. Make sure I'm good here. I think I'm good there. Okay. Sorry for my reach. I need a couple paper clips. Just going to keep this secure here. All right, so this is going to go here. I'll put a piece of tape on it. That purple. Once I put the purple flowers and the little fence and stuff, it'll come together. Oh yeah. All right. I'm thinking I kind of want that like that. Let's see how I did that one. Really like the placement of that one. I'm going to tape this on just for a visual. I use my mint tape. This is going to go on here. Oops. I have no mobility today with my hands on it. Okay. That's going to go in there like that. Because it's going to pop up a little bit because when I glue it down, which is okay. So like right there. Yeah, that looks pretty good actually. About right. So I'm going to put a piece of tape again here because that's where it's going to sit there. And then a piece of tape here. Like right there. This will be my guide. It's going to sit right there. Okay, so let's take all this off. And I'm going to put some glue on the back side of here. Where's my, oh. Okay. Because this is fabric, I'm going to use the 3-in-1 as much as I hate to. Because once the house is down, I'll be able to start doing the other layers. if you open this and release it, it'll stop it from bubbling up. There we go. My extra set of hands, where'd you go? I don't see them. I lost my tweezers. What the heck? Oh. If they were a snake, they would have bit me. Okay. Just gonna set that right there. I think. Getting it crooked. I think I'm good there. Good enough. Okay. We have a birdhouse. Okay, so now I need this as a reference. I'm just going to tack the bottom part of this fence down here where I can still lift it up and put my flowers. So I'm just going to tack this part here. Because last time I glued the whole thing down and then I had to peel the fence up to put my flowers underneath. So I'm just going to do a dab here. Yeah. So the more you put together, you learn little tricks. So I'm just going to lay that on there. That way I can still, it's just glued right here at the bottom. I can still tuck flowers or the leaves. All right, so I need leaves. These are tricky. Let's see. I've got, I don't think that's picking it up. Let me try this one here. Oops. Okay. Just gonna try to lay it out here. That one's gonna go there. And then I had a single one here. Where'd you go? Like that. Kind of tucked in there behind the fence. Like that. Doesn't have to be perfect. And then I have one of these here, tucked in here. Oops. I think I'll do that one first. I would not be a good flower arranger. Arranging flowers and floors would not be my thing. So I'm gonna hopefully set this in place here. And then grab these two. Try to do this one next. Like so. And I'm using the art glitter glue because some of it's going to be on cardstock and on the fabric, but it seems like these stuck pretty good. Yeah. This one's going to go, oops, my other one didn't stick. Okay, come back here. Maybe I might need to use the fabric tack glue. Okay. And I just want to get a visual where this one's going to go, like right there. Yep, good enough. Got a lot of glue on these. Clean them. Give it a good press. And then I'm going to sneak some glue under here. Hopefully. Just to hold everything together. There we go. And I'll work on this side. So, got some glue on there. That's okay. All right, so my greenery is going this one, like right here. I'll put that one first. Most of this is going to be glued on cardstock, so it should stick pretty good. Okay. All right, and then I had a single leaf that I put right out here. Like that. Okay. And then, let's see, looks like I snuck a piece in there after the fact. I'm gonna get it this time. I'm gonna grab my flower here, and this is gonna go here. I need my little white dot, and also right here. So I'm gonna try to poke this out because I need this dot. Okay, there it is. And right here. And I will try this little pickup tool, but this is facing the wrong way. If I can flip it over. Oop. Nope. There we go. Okay. This is going to go right here, but I want a little piece of leaf there first. So I'm gonna set you down for a sec. And I like that I did the poster board center. It just gives it a little bit more depth than the cardstock. Yeah, because it's kind of like, is it there? It's there. All right, so this here I'm going to glue down. I need to find me some pointier tweezers because these are kind of bulky. So this one's going to go, I'm just going to sneak this in here just so it's hanging out. Okay. And then I'm going to put this one down. So there's one flower. Oops, way too much glue. Wow. Got crazy there. Okay, so then I need more leaves. I think I'm just going to wing it here. I'm going to put that there just because it looks good to me. Like that. Oops. And I think this one's going to go, not going to go. I'm going to get another one of these. Glad I cut a bunch of these out. This one's going to go like that. Just winging it this time. Okay, how did I say it was going like this? And maybe I'll do one of these hanging out like that. I don't know. Oops, I lost it. There we go. Messy gluing. That looks too planned. All right, I got another flower here somewhere. This one, and I need another dot for the center. Oops, I tried to pick it up. I got it. Okay. Well, I got it on there, but it's crooked. There we go. All right, so this is going to go be my next flower. If I can pick it up. Come on. This is going to go here. Okay, I'm just wondering if I don't want to put another leaf going up that way first. Because you got to do your fill in first. I didn't learn that last time. It's all gung-ho. I think I'm going to put that right there. Maybe. Put that there. Oop. And then that's going to go there. And I got one more flower. Where'd you go? Okay, let me do the center on this one. Let's see if I can pick it up right out of the thing. Nope, dang it. I got it. Come on. Okay, so there's that. So let me see where this is going to go, kind of. So I need to add more leaves. This is going to go right here. So I'm kind of not liking that leaf. That's going to have to go down further right there. Yep. All right, so let me move this aside. I think I'm okay to put this down, but less glue. This time I got too much glue. Okay, it's on there. All right, so now I can put this on. That's going to go right there. So just bring a bag of patience with you when you're doing these, but they're so super cute. All right, so I know I want some I've got leaves poking out of the fence like that on here. So I'm going to go ahead and set this one because I know where it goes right there. That's why I left the top part of the fence open. Last time I had it all glued down, and it's okay. Just going to have this kind of weaving in and out of the fence. And then my flower will go right there, but I need a little bit more green. So let's see. I've got one poking out here, and thankfully I cut enough stuff this time. So this is going to poke in here like so. So let me do that. Then I need to hurry up because I'm hungry. Eat something. Okay, see if I can slide that in there. Yep. Okay, so I need more. So I'll grab another. Ooh, getting down there. I have just enough. I love this color. I think this is some, I know it's Recollection. Oh gosh. I'll have to look up the color and put it in the description for you because it's an awesome color. Let's see if it's on my thing. Seaside. Earth. It's Earth. I've got a cabinet that has all my paper in it, and I've got them labeled. It's in the Recollection Earth colors. I love this green. All right, where did I say this was going? Like down like this, up like this. And then I'll put a couple fillers in there of the smaller leaf. Okay, so this is going to go like this. Like that. I might have to just tuck some glue in here or there, but that's okay. So now I think I just need a couple singles. Like this one here, maybe. Like that. I think I do. Whoops, it's backwards. I wasn't going to do that like that. Yep. I might have to put some 3-in-1, stuff it under there. All right, I need another small. And this is going to go, do I really want that there? Like that. Okay. Probably too much greenery, but all right. So now I'm going to secure this fence down. Not making a mess. It'll hold some of that stuff down too. I can put my last flower on. Oops, if I can pick it up. I apologize for the long videos, but I'm really just sharing my makes, my day. Yep, right there's good. All right, Yeah, I see some of these leaves are not sticking to the fabric, and I'll just take, I'll go through and put some of this 3-in-1 underneath there once everything is dry. I can just tuck it in there. Go through each one. Yep, be alright. I like it. So see the difference between the blue and then the purple? The only other thing I need to do is put some, this will be the top here, and I'm going to go ahead and cut a small, well no, I need to put the plastic on. Let's see if I got time. I might as well go ahead and put plastic on. I have this clear sheet protectors. They're vintage. I got a box of them at the thrift store, and these are what I'm using. These are like pieces cut, so I use that piece. But they come like in a full sheet. You could put them in a binder, and they have like a piece of black paper in between them. So I'm just going to, I forget what size this is. I'm going to have to fix this here. Yeah, I'll put some, reinforce that. What was I going to do? Measure. Okay, so I think I want it to be smaller, so I'll just go 5 by 5, and I'll have to cut it even more. So one trick with cutting this stuff, if you have trouble cutting it, so that it doesn't bind up, is sorry, I had to get up, grab my copy paper scraps. Just put a piece of copy paper in there. I save all my little scraps. I said I was going to go 5 by 5. You only need a little bit in there. Hopefully you can see. Oops, I left my top off my glue. That'll create chaos. Okay, you only need a little bit on the edge. So I'm going to do 5. And this helps. And the other thing is to push down on your bar, your safety guide. Okay, and that'll cut. That cuts perfect. And then I might be able to reuse this small little piece too. And then 5. I think I'm going to need less than 5, so I'm going to go a little bit less. So I'm going to try to sneak this back in. No, I'm not. I'm just going to use my piece. There we go. And no bunching up or, you know, tearing it up. It's perfect. Okay. So if you have something that's delicate to cut, just put a piece of paper on there. So what I'm going to do is I glued this with double stick tape. And it was very tricky to get it on there. I think I'll do it again. So I'll just go for it. Just want to make sure I know which is the top and which is the bottom. So I'm going to put a piece of tape so I know. Let me fit this on here just to see. Okay, I'm going to go with this being the top. Oops. And I'm going to put tape on here. I'm just going to use this from Hobby Lobby. It's my borrowed chair is becoming squeaky again. The Papery Shop. So this is the thinner. So I'm just going to put tape around the edges. You could have left the other plastic and just cut your hole out of your paper, but for me this was easier, and I like the look of this rather than the CD envelope plastic. So I'm just going to go all the way around, and then I put a little bit here just to make sure it stayed down. And then I put a little 3-in-1 because I left that plastic in there. If you try to rip that plastic up, that paper is so thin it just tears everything up. I've already done that. Oops, this stuff is really good tape. All right. That's probably not necessary, but I'm doing it. Okay. Give it a good burnish. You'll be able to get the tape off pretty good if you burnish it. So I'm going to, I've got my top, and this is my top right here. So I'm going to take all this off. The only thing about this stuff is it's really staticky. Get rid of. Okay, I gotta toss it off your hand. I probably didn't need to do the extra little pieces, but oops, see? Probably if I had a piece of double stick tape here to just gonna throw it. Okay, got it. It's unruly, but it works. Okay, and I always keep these little things because it keeps them clean. Okay, I lost my top again. This is my top. Here, I'm just going to put a dab of 3-in-1 just around the circle. Here, not too much. On my other one, I put too much and it oozed through, so just using my small tip. Okay. And it probably wouldn't hurt to do all the way around just so I have wiggle room, because this stuff, once it's down, it's down. I seen Diane Hubert doing this. It gives her a little extra time. So I'm going to try it. Okay, so here is my top. I'm going to make sure I still have my top. That is my top. And this is my top. I'm going to try to, I think I'm going to line the top up because I don't care about the bottom. I do, but it's so hard to see. I don't have my light. Oh, it's stuck. It's stuck. It's stuck. It's stuck really good. Okay, it's not perfect, but it's there. Yeah, I couldn't really see. So the double stick tape is tricky, but I'm off only a little bit, and this is going to be folded in anyways. I'm going to reinforce this, but I like it. And I just have a little bit to trim off the bottom where I didn't get it lined up here, which is okay. And I might have to trim some off here too. Yep. Oh yeah. That was a train wreck. That's okay. You can fix it. You can fix anything. Cover it up. Okay, there we go. So the only thing left to do is sew around this and give it a nice little haircut, but I love how it turned out. And let's see, this is my top. Oh, I gotta put the little notch. So I'll do that, and then I'll be done. And this is my top. Oh, because this is the way my brain works, I'm gonna mark center, which is right about there. And I'm only gonna go in just a little bit. I don't want a big notch, just want a little notch, like right there. Is that enough? Maybe a little bit more. Let me go a little bit more. Hopefully I'll be all right. I should have left it. I didn't like it. Oh, because of the tape. Yep, forgot about that. That's okay, it still worked out. And then I'm going to, I like to just round these corners a little bit, the notches, just snip them off. I think it was, I don't know, Rachel did that. I don't know, I've seen somebody do it and I'm like, I like that. Just gives them more rounder. Yeah, kind of messed that up, but it's okay. And I had glue there that wasn't dry yet either. So there is my purple pocket. There. I'm going to sew around that. Where's my other paper clip? I thought I had more paper clips here. Alright, excuse my reach. Isn't that cute? So there is my purple, and this one's my blue. I'll sew around that one, and then I'm gonna do something to the back of this. So this will just be, once it's glued down on a page, this will be up a little bit so that you can pull it out. But I really love how those turned out. Really cute. Really cute. Okay, take these off. I'm not really a fan of paper clips, but all right, that is my share for today. I used my daughter's embroidered wildflower and linens, and I completed my March prompts, CD envelope, and plain card, which the plain card was my little booklet I made. So, Crash Your Stash, Dale and Rana. So go check them out and join in. All right, have a great day. Bye.